Threema, a Swiss encrypted messaging program, has a number of security weaknesses that might be exploited to bypass authentication measures and possibly retrieve user private keys, according to a thorough examination of the cryptographic protocols employed by Threema. Researchers from ETH Zurich, Kenneth G. Patterson, Matteo Scarlatta, and Ken Tuong Trong, who reported the problems to Threema on October 3, 2022, claim that the 7 assaults cover 3 separate threat models. Since then, the upgrades made by the corporation on November 29, 2022 have fixed the flaws. More than 11 million people were using the encrypted messaging app Threema as of October 2022. According to the company's website, security and privacy are profoundly interwoven in Threema's DNA. It is promoted as a secure alternative to other services like Signal, Meta-owned WhatsApp, and Telegram, and is officially utilized by the Swiss government and Swiss Army. Although Threema has undergone at least 2 third-party code audits, once in 2019 and again in 2020, the most recent results indicate that they weren't exhaustive enough to detect the issues in the cryptographic core of the program. The researchers stated that in order to offer reliable security assurances, each application utilizing innovative cryptographic protocols should come with its own formal security evaluations, in the form of security proofs. In summary, the attacks might open the door for a variety of exploitation scenarios, including the ability for an attacker to pose as a client, modify the order in which 2 parties exchange messages, clone a victim user's account, and even utilize the backup mechanism to retrieve the user's private key. The last 2 attack vectors, which need direct access to a victim's device, might have fatal repercussions since they provide the adversary the ability to secretly view users' future communications. Repeat and reflection attacks connected to its Android app were also discovered. These attacks take place when users reinstall the program or switch devices, giving unauthorized users access to the Threema servers and allowing them to replay previous communications. In January 2018, a similar replay attack was discovered. Last but not least, a hostile server might launch a compromat attack, which involves tricking a client into unintentionally encrypting a message that can be sent to a different user. It's important to note that researcher Jonathan Krebs from the University of Erlangen-Nuremberg first alerted Threema to this threat, which prompted the business to provide solutions in December 2021. Version 4.62 for Android and version April 6, 2014 for iOS. The researchers concluded that using up-to-date, safe libraries for cryptographic primitives did not, by itself, result in a secure protocol design. Developers must be careful not to be fooled into a false feeling of security, since libraries like NaCl or libsignal might be abused when creating more complicated protocols. Although the maxim "don't roll your own crypto" is already well known, they said, it should be expanded to "don't create your own cryptographic protocol, if one already exists that fits the developer's criteria." TLS might take the role of the customized C2S protocol in the case of Threema. When contacted for response, Threema informed the Hacker News that it had just introduced a new protocol for communication called IBEX that worked instantly to create patches for all findings within weeks, making some of the vulnerabilities outdated. The business added, while some of the discoveries may be intriguing from a theoretical perspective, none of them ever had any significant real-world impact. Most make broad, irrational assumptions that would have significantly more negative effects than the actual result. Additionally, it was noted that some assaults depend on prolonged physical possession of an unlocked mobile device, at which point the entire device must be regarded compromised. The study comes roughly 6 months after ETH Zurich researchers exposed serious flaws in the mega cloud storage platform that may be used as a weapon to crack the private keys and completely jeopardize the privacy of the uploaded contents. Then, in September 2022, a different team of researchers revealed a number of security holes in the Matrix decentralized, real-time communication protocol that enable an evil server operator to read messages and assume the identities of users, effectively undermining the service's confidentiality and authenticity.